Crash Bandicoot High School, Chapter 6, Crash's POV after school. Crash walked to the foyer, the goddamn foyer. For your information, I want to die. Crash walked to the foyer where he was meeting Pasadena. He saw her just walking out of the gym, already dressed for her cheer practice. Crash walked up to behind her and hugged her from behind. She looked up, smiled, and kissed him.
Hey, how are you?
Crash asked her, moving next to her.
I couldn't be better.
Pasadena smiled at him.
I'm assuming you have practice tonight.
Crash asked.
Yeah, I wish it were still football season, then I could see you every day after school.
Pasadena sighed.
That's all right. You'll see me tomorrow, and on Saturday we can spend the whole day together.
Crash smiled.
All right, I guess I'll see you tomorrow then,
Pasadena said, walking outside to practice. Crash headed around a corner only to find Coco and Spyro making out behind a vending machine. Coco's POV.
This is what it looks like,
Coco said, her face beet red.
You're not in trouble, Coco. You're a sophomore. I think you're more than ready to start dating,
Crash said.
Oh, well, thanks, I guess,
Coco said. Crash started to walk away, and Coco added,
Hey, can I get a ride?
Crash sighed. You keep your hands to yourselves in my car. Coco and Crunch walked. There's no walk there. Just Coco and Crunch followed Crash out to his car, standing as close together as possible. They hopped in, Crash in the front and Coco and Spyro in the back. Crash drove home, saying nothing. There was a kind of awkward silence up until Crash pulled into the driveway. Crash opened the door and hopped out, followed by Coco and Spyro. They followed him up to the front door, which Crash unlocked. Crash fixed himself a snack while Coco and Spyro went up to her room. Once inside, Coco asked,
Hey, so how are you gonna get to the dance? Neither of us can drive. Oh, limo, I bought us one.
That's Spyro's voice now. I forgot what his voice sounded like, and I don't want to go back because I feel like the Morty Smith voice works very well for Spyro.
Limo.
Oh, wait, no, what? Neither of us can drive.
Oh, limo, I bought us one,
Spyro said.
Wait, but a limo is expensive. How did you afford it?
Asked Coco.
All right, here's the thing. I've been dreaming about going to the dance with you for a long time, so I saved up some money for a limo just in case I ever got the chance,
Spyro said.
That's so sweet, Spyro,
Coco said, smiling.
So you want to work on homework or something?
Spyro asked. Coco nodded. She grabbed her bag and pulled it out of her math book. Pulled out her math book. God, I'm just not able to read words today, aren't I? This fanfiction has less problems than I currently do.
We have to do problems 1 through 20.
She quickly pulled out a pencil and a piece of paper each for her and Spyro. Coco immediately started working on problem 1, but Spyro was distracted. Coco looked up and saw Spyro staring at her.
You're so... What?
She smiled.
You're so beautiful, Coco,
Spyro said. Coco blushed.
Thanks, Spyro. We don't have to work on homework,
Spyro began.
What do you suggest we do then?
Coco smiled up at him. Spyro moved closer and they started making out. Coco removed Spyro's shirt and Spyro pushed her down onto the bed so he was on top of her. Coco ran her hands along his chest and stomach, smiling as she kissed him. Spyro sat up so Coco could take off her shirt. She did so, but very slowly, torturing Spyro. She finally lifed it off, and then her bra followed. Spyro stared at her chest.
You're so beautiful.
You mean your tits are beautiful? Bandicoot titty. Coco blushed as Spyro pushed her down again and they proceeded to make out. Spyro started playing with Coco's boobs as they made out. He used his left hand and played with each, one at a time. The fucking titty bongo, the classic in the room, not gonna do homework, let's do the titty bongo. Coco then stopped him. She sat up frowning.
Coco, are you all right?
Spyro asked.
Look, Spyro, this was a mistake. We haven't even been together for a day. I'm not ready for this. Sorry.
Coco said, redressing herself.
Coco, it's all right. I guess we just started to get a little carried away. We'll wait until we're both ready before we try this again,
Spyro said, putting on his shirt.
Hey, Spyro, so let's just work on homework again, why don't we?
Coco said. Little did she know, Spyro's erection was 15 feet long. He took great care to hide that erection from Coco, and somehow she didn't notice that he replaced the futon with his cock. None of that happened. I made that up. I wanted to spice this up a little bit. I'm sorry. Pasadena's POV. Pasadena hurried to the football field for cheer practice. She was hoping Tawna hadn't found out about her and Crash yet. Likely she had, however. Probably like, Facebook. Word got around the school fast. This was proven true as Pasadena entered the gate surrounding the football field. Tawna had seen Pasadena and was walking up to her. She was furious.
Hey, you dirty little slut. I thought I told you to stay away from my boyfriend.
Pasadena frowned.
Last I heard, he broke up with you.
Tawna glared at her furiously. Then she slapped Pasadena in the face and shoved her to the ground.
Get out here, slut. Nobody wants you here.
Pasadena stood up, glaring at Tawna.
Crush told me something interesting today. You can't kick me off the cheer team. You can't kick anybody off.
Tawna glared.
Course I can. It's my team. I can kick off whoever I want.
She turned to the other cheerleaders,
including all of you if you don't continue to
tell me until what? Including all of you if you don't continue to tell me. Okay. Pasadena looked at the other cheerleaders.
No, it's the coach's team, and only she can kick people off. And since she barely shows up, I don't see anyone getting kicked off anytime soon.
Some of the other cheerleaders glared at Tawna, having realized the trick. Others glared at Pasadena, the ones who were Tawna's friends. Tawna couldn't do anything after that confrontation for fear of getting demoted from cheer captain by the team, so practice went on as normally. Crash's POV next day. Crash entered the foyer. God damn it, once again with this foyer shit. This fanfiction author's favorite fucking word is foyer. Foyer this, foyer that, foyer fucking on the window, foyer on the fucking walls, foyer to the sweat. Drip down my balls. There's so much fucking foyering going on. I can't handle all of it. He searched around, hoping Pasadena might be out here. Be out? Oh, be out here. She was probably in the locker room, though. All of a sudden, someone turned the corner and nearly walked into Crash. It was Carbon.
Dude, Crash, how's it going?
Carbon asked.
It's good, dude. I'm glad you're back. How was Canada?
Crash asked.
Too many damn trees.
What? Is that even I would have been like, moose. I hate moose. Canada might be known for like trees and shit, but like, you can be in Montana. I would have gone with moose. I'm just going to make this very clear. This is an opinion piece here. I would have gone with moose or too much maple syrup or too many Tim Hortons. Those are all Canadian things. Too many hockeys, not in trees. I mean, guess trees, maple leaf, comes from a tree. Sap comes from a tree. Sap is used to make maple syrup. All right, I'll give you that. Carbon joked.
How's Tawna?
Oh,
Crash started.
I kind of broke up with her yesterday.
Dude, why? Now you're fucking single. The quarterback of the football team can't be single.
Carbon asked.
No, I'm not single. I'm with Pasadena now,
Crash told him.
Dude, she's a sophomore. Isn't she like your sister's friend or something?
Carbon asked.
Well, they used to hang out. Not much anymore, though. And football kind of got screwed over this year. The coach got sick, and instead of hiring a new coach, the school just dropped football this year. What? Really? What the fuck? I don't remember what. Huh? What the? Wasn't there like a big game earlier? Weren't they like gonna go to the big game? A school doesn't just drop football. All right, a school doesn't just fucking. We're gonna drop an entire sport. They don't do that. I mean, they would just get a replacement coach. It would just happen. I mean, someone's got to be out there looking for a $9 an hour coaching job and PE teacher job, and they're not gonna get it because of this fucking shitty high school. Crash said.
What? They can't do that. We need a team. And as for Pasadena, I can't say I approve, but good luck. The only reason I didn't say dump her ass right now is because she's a cheerleader.
Carbon said.
Look, things were going downhill with me and Tawna. Pasadena is really nice.
Crash said. All right, whatever you say. Carbon cut off as he was shoved to the ground. Crash looked up to see who had pushed him. It was Luke. Once again, evil Crash.
Luke, what do you want?
Crash asked, helping Carbon up. Just wanted to say hello, and I wanted to inform you that I'm back, and I'm in charge of this school again, Luke said.
Luke, you've never been in charge. You've always been second to Crash,
Carbon said. You best keep your mouth shut, Carbon. This is between me and Crash, Luke said.
Luke, get out of here. It's just like Carbon said. He'll always be second best,
Crash said. Crash, I'll leave for now, but this conversation isn't over, Luke said, walking back down the hallway. Crash Bandicoot High School, Chapter 7. Tawna's POV, Friday morning.
I couldn't believe it. Crash had practically snatched away from me.
Is this all now? Now it's in first person. Now you went from third person to first person in the same story. First you had the fucking POV shit, and now they're all in first person. I'm not gonna read this in their voices. I'm just not gonna do that. That sounds awful. Crash had been practically snatched away from me, and by Pasadena no less. That little slut had been planning this from the start. I know I hadn't been the ideal girlfriend lately, but I had been ready to make up for it. It didn't matter though, because I would get Crash back, and I knew exactly how to do it. I had a plan. As I thought about my plan more and more, I improved upon it. It would be nearly impossible for it to fail. I froze, smiling into the mirror as I put my makeup on. It was 6 a.m., and I was just finishing getting ready before I headed to cheer practice. I exited the bathroom and headed down the hallway toward the kitchen and living room. I picked up my keys from off the kitchen counter and opened the front door. I headed to my car, opening the door and hopping in. I drove off to school, smiling to myself. Come Sunday morning, Crash would be mine again. Let me real quick. One more little tip to this fanfiction author. One, you shouldn't switch the way that first person POV. You shouldn't just switch POV like this. You already added the POVs. Third person was so much better. And now the writing has gotten just inherently worse. It's just somehow gotten a level worse than what it was before. It's really bad now. I'm suffering. Now I've suffered worse pains, but I'm suffering. Spyro's POV, Friday morning. I woke up stretching out and looked good. I looked around, not looked good. Why did I immediately think looked good? I had stayed the night at Coco's place. I slept on the couch, of course. Aku had insisted upon it. I checked the clock on the wall. It was about 6:30. I got up and went upstairs to see what Coco was doing. At the end of the hallway, I saw her standing in the bathroom, preparing to put makeup on. I decided to sneak up on her. Luckily, she didn't look in the middle. Lucky for you, I'm a dog lover. I don't know why that popped in my head. Luckily, she didn't look at the mirror as I crept slowly toward her and put my arms around her, smiling.
What you doing?
I asked.
Putting makeup on?
She replied, smiling up at me.
Why? You don't need it.
I said, kissing her. As I did this, I sneakily wrapped my arm around and grabbed her makeup bag.
That's the sweetest side, but yes, I do need that.
Coco said to me.
You don't, but I'll wait for you downstairs.
I said, smiling. I hurriedly left the room, heading towards the stairs.
Crunch, wait!
Coco shouted.
Damn it!
I cursed under my breath, turning around to see that Coco had noticed the missing makeup.
Give me my makeup,
Coco said, grinning but serious at the same time. Wait, no. You fucked up. You said crunch weight. You meant to write Spyro weight. I'm just going to say that I don't think Coco's fucking her brother. No. I reluctantly walked back and handed her the makeup. She yanked it out of my hands and kissed me, smiling. I couldn't help but smile either. Pasadena's POV, Friday morning after cheer practice. I was in the locker room. I had just changed into her school clothes and was now looking through her binder for my phone. This is weird. You're mixing third person and first person, and it's it's bad. I sensed someone walking up behind me. I turned around to see Kitty, one of Tawna's friends. She was accompanied by Meg, another one of Tawna's friends. You remember them, right? Really, author? Now you're fucking inserting your own little. You're depressing me. I'm getting depressed reading this because I didn't think that the writing would get worse. I thought it would keep at a constant kind of bad, but it's gotten to, this is pretty bad kind of levels now. Can I do something for you? That's Pasadena's voice now. I don't give a fuck anymore. Just like the author doesn't give a fuck. I asked. Stay away from Crash. He deserves better than you, Meg said, glaring. Hey, he broke up with Tawna and asked me out. It's not my fault, I said angrily. Kitty frowned. Tawna is going to be a better girlfriend. We've talked to people from your past relationships. You haven't exactly been the most faithful girlfriend. I sighed. It was true. I had cheated in the past. More than once, actually. But I kept telling myself that it would be different this time.
Look, Crash is mine now. If you have a problem, too bad,
I said angrily. Tawna and he friends were getting on my nerves and bringing out the meaner side of me. Before they could reply, just walked off. As I left, I heard Kitty mutter, Crash is such a nice guy. He's too good for her. Once a cheater, always a cheater. You know, I had a girlfriend in high school who cheated on me. I'm over it now, but I gotta say, that kind of ruins any trust that you have with someone. And I feel like I would never want to date someone who's cheated in the past because that would always make me wonder. And I guess, I don't know, as long as Crash doesn't find out I'm right, that makes it all right. I mean, all right, that makes it okay, huh? Woo! Crash's POV. Friday morning, I entered the school building. Walking to the eggedy of the foyer. One more fucking time. What's that word? Foyer. One more fucking time. What's that word? Foyer. What's that fucking foyer? Man. I was waiting for Pasadena to finish practice. I heard someone approach me from behind. I turned and saw that it was Tawna.
Look, Tawna, I know you're still upset, but
I started.
Crash, I'm not.
I was, but not anymore. In fact, I was wondering if we could be friends, Tawna said, looking up at me.
Yeah, I guess. Actually, I really like that,
I said, shocked that Tawna had taken the breakup so well.
Cool,
So, want to hang out tomorrow afternoon at my place? Tawna asked.
Well, I'll be with Pasadena in the morning, so afternoon works fine,
I said, smiling. Cool. Text me when you're ready to come over, Tawna said, smiling as she walked away. After Tawna had turned the corner, Pasadena walked out of the smiled when she saw me and ran over to me. I kissed her, only increasing her smile. The smile has been increased.
So how was practice?
I asked.
It was good,
Pasadena said, smiling. At that moment, the bell rang. I walked Pasadena to her class and went to mine, smiling. Everything was working out in my favor. I was going to say foyer. Everything was working out in my foyer. Pasadena was my girlfriend, Tawna was his friend, and he hadn't seen Luke today as of yet. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other YouTube videos. They're, also things. Tell your friends about my YouTube videos so that, I'm desperate. Please, look, just tell them about it, okay? If you want to watch more Crash Bandicoot High School, click on the top right-hand corner. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, that's up in the top left corner. And I also have a Patreon because I'm human garbage, and that's in the bottom right-hand corner. It helps me out, with YouTube being so shit and all. And the fact that I kind of read porn on the internet, and, not really making a whole lot of money, and YouTube's all about money, right? Anyway, bye.